Hey beauties, let me get in the frame. I wanted to address something that I've had quite a few of you message me or comment about eyeshadow, because we're loving this new eyeshadow and I'm becoming obsessed and I'm ordering and it's gonna come in eventually. It's probably getting packaged right now, but I've been hearing a lot of concern that, you know, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can put it on. I'm really basic about just putting one color on, you know? And so I wanted to kind of give you guys a really quick tutorial on how easy it can be to do 3 colors, really basic, and make it look pretty cool. So I decided to do something a little different than my normal, and do this purple and pink color, sort of a rose gold pink color, and then add glazing. So these are different for me. I don't use shimmer. I usually use a matte and a shimmer. So, you know, it's gonna be a little bit different, but I wanted you guys to see it, and I have to talk a little quieter because now I'm getting closer. So what I like to do is I will start out with that middle color, okay? That rose gold pinkish color. And I will apply it to pretty much like the medium color to pretty much all of my lid, except for where I'm gonna put some highlight. So I'm adding that pink color, not doing it too crazy. I'm just swiping back and forth. Okay, pulling up right around here so I don't get like that, get it pulling down. And you can just brush it off. Okay, so that gives you that nice transition shade, okay? Then you have it in this inner corner, you have it all over here. The next part is the scary part. Okay, we're gonna get this dark color right here, and we're gonna do that next. Now, this is where everybody freaks out. It's dark. It's not perfect. Okay, I am pressing it in, and the reason I press it in is because if I start by swiping, first of all, it's dark, and it's gonna leave like a line. Second of all, it's gonna have fallout. So fallout is when you get all that pigment and that color, those little dots that fall off and it gets under your eye, and then you wipe it and there's a big line. So fallout can be lessened by pressing first. And that also gives you a darker color. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take some, press it in. Now remember, it's not gonna be as dark as you think, because you are going to blend that shade, okay? So I got that, I like that, that's pretty. I'm gonna blow off my brush so there isn't a bunch of excess. And then I'm gonna flip it around. So this is where that just was, this is not where it was. And I'm gonna go above where my crease is and move it around a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. I don't want to go too high. So I'm going to move it around. And then I see how I have that darker right here. And you know, you could even go darker than that. Okay. And then wipe it above where your crease is a little bit. Okay. So that way you still have that pretty pink color right in the middle. And then in this corner. Now, I like to go back in with that middle shade and kind of get that in right here, okay? So that way it's almost like half and half, maybe a little bit less. Okay, see how that transition isn't super harsh except for right here in the middle, because you kind of windshield wiped it over there. Then last one is glazing. Okay, got it right here. Tap it, a bit more, I press and pull down, press and pull down, right in the middle, okay? That's almost blending the two. And it gives you that really pretty reflective spot right here, right where like your eye protrudes the most, really. And if you want, you can bring it up a little bit, but I personally don't like it to be above my crease because then there's just like this weird thing above my crease. But when you blink, it gives it that little pop of color. Okay. So then what you can do is, again, blow off your brush and barely touch it. So you see how lightly I'm doing that? You can blend it, little circles, pull down a little bit, and that's it. Okay. So that is 3 colors. And then add your mascara in, whatever you want. If this is too harsh at the edge and you don't like that, you can take that middle shade again and you can just buff it out a little bit. Okay? And then, last but not least, take that Glamazing again and put it right here under your brow, right where your brow bone is. It gives it a nice little shine, and then it gives you a little bit more dimension as well. Okay, so this, add some mascara, which I will do right now. Now I have 2 different colored eyes, which is awkward, but whatever, I'm okay with it. Sorry, I have all my stuff over here. That wasn't the prettiest. I actually printed out eyes for you guys to try to do it, but paper just does not work. So then add this, and if you want to, you can always do a little bit of liner too, especially with color. Some people don't like color without an eyeliner. You can do it. I don't, because I have a smaller lid. I don't use the eyeliner as much because that takes up more of the space where the color can be. So I choose not to do that, but if you have a large lid, then that's a really pretty choice. So I've got this eye. It's a little bit more glam. Got pink and purple, and then a pretty highlight, and then I've got my basic one, which is more of a brown and gold. And I look crazy now, but there it is. So I'll get a little closer so hopefully you guys can see it. And I'm breathing into the phone, but I think it is really pretty and it's really easy. So it just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of time, and a light hand. So it's still glam, but it doesn't have to be crazy. The other thing is if you want to, you can always go in, and I don't do this, but you can always go in with like an angle brush and bring that color down to your lower lash line. So I put my shadow on too early, but you can bring it down to your lower lash line, and then it gives it a little bit of dimension. I'm putting the medium color in the middle, that pink, and then I'll put Glamazing in the corner. Okay, purple, pink, Glamazing. All right, so tell me what you think. Tell me if you think you can do it, because I know you can. All right, ladies, have a good night.